What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where we're going to talk a little bit about the Shroud talent. Not necessarily the gun itself and whether it's any good, but I found what I'm guessing is a bug on the PTS, and I really don't feel like this will make it to the live game, but it's a fun enough one to talk about. So with all that said, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Right, okay. I've been playing around with the Shroud, and why I've been trying to make a video comparing it to a regular M700 carbine with Determined, I came across something why in a team that was a little bit suspicious. Now, I really don't think that this will make it to the live game, but if you weren't aware, we have this talent called High Priority Target. So it amplifies weapon damage by 125% to the highest ranking enemies within the tier hierarchy. So what that's saying is basically, you know, you're going to do way more damage to a hunter than what you are to anything that's not listed in these two tier groups, and so on and so on and so on. But that actually applies to everybody in your team if you're holding the Shroud gun, and they don't have to be using a marksman rifle. They can be using any gun that they want. So what I did, I put on a really bad build. It's not this hotshot build, and I'll pull up some footage now for you to watch. Okay, so this is me and Bash here in Tidal Basin. I've got a pistol on. It's actually the Harvest, so that I don't proc any kind of damage talents or anything like that. And I've got a real mishmash of gear, just because it's like, you know, gear that's not going to be red, not going to give me any kind of stacking talents or anything like that. And you can keep an eye on this here as well. And basically what I'm doing, I'm going to run into Tidal Basin, and at the start of Tidal Basin there is a Warhound, which is a tier 1 bad guy. So we know, right, okay, we'll definitely do, you know, some damage difference to it. So you can see there he's got his Shroud on. You won't be able to hear the comms, but you'll just see the difference in the damage numbers. So basically I'm running in, and there's a Warhound just over there. Drop my decoy. And basically get around, hit it on the side. So you can see that I hit a crit for 1.9 million. And then a normal for 1.2. On the side again. So then you can see there, like, just a body shot, 564. And then 886, because he switched off the Shroud and to a shotgun that he had on. Now, I don't know at this point if he's going to switch back. So then definite numbers there. So he's on his shotgun. And there you go, now he switched back, and you can see a huge difference in damage numbers. So when he's got his shotgun equipped, I'm hitting for 886k, but when he's got the Shroud equipped, I'm hitting for 1.9 on an absolute mishmash, no talents, no damage build with a pistol that's not spec'd into it any way whatsoever. You know, you can see he switched back, and I was hit for, you know, rather than hit for 564k for a normal hit, I was hitting for 1.27 million. So yeah, absolutely insane, absolutely crazy. And we kind of tested out a few other things while we were doing this, which is why I'm kind of wandering around now trying not to die. But basically he went away, so he teleported out of the area, and then it stops working altogether, whether he's in combat or not. I'll just find some more examples for you now to show you. So as you see, we're back in here again now at the moment. Not sure what I'm doing right now. Looking for the Warhound. Oh, there he is. So we'll run over. I'm not sure what Bash has got on at the moment, but we'll see. So yeah, there you go. So I'm hitting for 1.2. With him with the Shroud on. And there you go, he takes the Shroud off, and the same number, 564 from the previous video. No Shroud, 564. And then with Shroud, 1.2. So you can only imagine that this becomes a thing in the real game with people with strikers builds on. People could have absolutely busted builds and still do millions of damage. Like I was wearing, I can't remember what I was wearing. Do I show it at the beginning of this video somewhere? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Oh, there's my equipment. I'm not sure if this was the final. Oh, this is. I've not even got the tank build on at this point. I was testing with the. There we go. This is what I had on there. There it is. That's what I was running. So, you know, there's no stacking going on there. Nothing weird. No damage. Like, that is not a build that anyone would ever wear. Like, the only thing I suppose is good in there is the contractor's gloves. Everything else is absolutely trash. But yeah, it was absolutely providing my pistol with the 125 amp damage. So yeah, that's absolutely wild. But I just thought I'd make a video on it. You got like till tomorrow, I think, to play with this in the PTS. Like, you could literally go and destroy some content if that's your kind of thing. For fun, just have someone with a Shroud on, and then Striker's builds will be hitting for, you know, 3, 4, 5 million really easily without even trying. But that's going to be it for this video. If you got any thoughts on the Shroud, as always, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.